I think Bill Belichick needs to be fired immediately. Immediately. He's discussing buyout options with North Carolina. If I'm North Carolina, you know what I tell Bill Belichick? F you. I'm not giving you a penny. Bill Belichick, Mr. He was hired to be no nonsense. He was hired to turn around the North Carolina Tar Heels with his no nonsense approach. And then he's got his 20-year-old gold digger girlfriend on the sidelines in mini skirts and half naked during the games and practices, making out with her on the sideline. He's 70 years old, and the girl is 20 years old. Bill Belichick needs to be fired immediately. He has destroyed his reputation, his image. Like, Bill, I know we all get lonely sometimes. My advice to you is get a dog and maybe date somebody that's at least 50 years old, considering you're 70. You bring her to practice on the sideline. She's half naked, all the guys. Like, come on. It's just Mr. No Nonsense himself. This is how you want your final chapter to be written out, that Bill Belichick brought his gold digging girlfriend on the sidelines during North Carolina football games. I wouldn't pay Bill Belichick one penny if I'm North Carolina. Bill Belichick has discussed buyout options with North Carolina's hierarchy. Belichick has signaled a willingness to trigger his own $1 million buyout if he can find a soft landing with another team or in the. I wouldn't let him hold me hostage. I would just fire him. Fire him. Belichick's contract allows him to exit anytime by paying back $1 million to the school, absent for a cause termination. However, North Carolina would owe him $20 million or so if it were to pull the plug on his deal. That gives him leverage to avoid paying to leave and possibly get some of the remaining money in exchange for going quietly. Man, what a dirtbag. Member of Belichick's coaching staff have already spoken to other schools that are expected to be in the CFB playoff about taking on roles during the postseason. Connolly reports from one coach, the Rats are leaving the ship. Some staffers believe a change will come within 2 weeks. Belichick's communication with his staff in the past 2 weeks has been described as weird and distant by multiple members of UNC's coaching staff. Multiple coaches were unable to get a hold of him during UNC's bye week. Yeah, that sounds like Belichick, a guy that worked. Just, Bill, do us all a favor. Have some class, have some dignity. You made millions. Football has been the greatest thing to ever happen to you in your life. Tell North Carolina, let's just let bygones be bygones. I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me anything. And just walk away and go to the beach with your gold digger girlfriend and buy her Gucci and all the garbage that you're doing now. And don't extort North Carolina for your poor behavior and your ridiculous, disgusting coaching style now, because that's what it is. You have a bunch of 20-year-old men in their prime, and you're bringing your 19-year-old girlfriend on the sideline that's half naked. North Carolina doesn't owe you anything, Bill. And football's been great to you, Bill. Have some integrity, be a man, and just walk away. Both sides should just walk away. Finally, Connolly tweeted this from an unnamed UNC defensive assistant. What we've done to these kids is effed up. Just fire Bill Belichick and be done with it. I just, sometimes if Bill doesn't want to have any class or dignity and just, let bygones be bygones, you don't owe me, I don't owe you. You know what North Carolina needs to do? They need to take the loss and tell Bill to get effing lost, and that should be the end of it. And with that being said, thanks for tuning in to Unbreakable with Chris Chamasiros.